Hello students, once again a warm welcome to the computer online class. Today we are going to start Unit 3 Digital Documentation. This is part 1 video of Unit 3. Let's understand the topic first. Digital documentation. Digital means electronic. Document means a piece of written matter. The documents can be letters, reports, theses, manuscripts, legal documents, books, etc. Documentation means the process of preparing a document. Now come to our topic, digital documentation. It means the process of preparing a document which can be stored on electronic device such as hard drives or servers. Word processing, a feature of computer to enter, edit, format, store, retrieve and print the document is called word processing. Now next word is word processor, a computer application used for the production of printable material. There are many word processors like Microsoft Word, Google Doc and OpenOffice Writer. Now we will discuss what is Office Suite, a collection of programs which are useful for word processing. Now our next topic is LibreOffice. LibreOffice Suite is a free and open source software fully featured office productivity suite. LibreOffice Writer. It is a component of LibreOffice Suite for word processing. Students, documentation is required to preserve the contents for a longer period or to be used as evidence. A handwritten document can have certain disadvantages like understanding the specific handwriting. In earlier days, manual typewriters were used for typing a document, which was replaced by electronic typewriter, and now a computer is used for this purpose. With the advancement in computer hardware and software technology, the process of handwritten documentation consequently automated to computer word processing. As I told you before, in earlier days, manual typewriters were used for typing a document, but there were several limitations to using a typewriter that we will discuss in the next slide. In the year 1974, Xerox company had introduced an electronic typewriter. In electronic typewriter, it is possible to make changes in the contents, make multiple copies with minor changes, but it has a limitation of very small size screen to display the contents. Its screen can view only one or two lines. In late 1970s, with the development of computer software technology, word processing software was introduced. In this software, the document can be navigated, edited, formatted and printed. The modern word processors take advantage of a GUI, graphical user interface, providing some form of what you see is what you get editing. This means the special effects on text are also visible on the screen. Now here is a comparison between a word processor and a typewriter. Word processor, you can create, edit, save, retrieve and print the document. Select and move the text from one place to another in the document. You can copy the text to other places within the document. You can move or copy a selected text from one document to any other document. You can change the font size, font style of the text in the document. You can format paragraphs as well as pages. You can check spelling and grammar. You can create table, modify the size of the selected rows, columns or cells. You can combine one or more documents. You can insert pictures or graphs within the document. And you can print the selected text or selected pages of the document. Now see about typewriter. In case of any typing error, the whole sheet is required to be typed again. If you want to send same letter to two or more persons with different addresses, requires multiple typing efforts. Typewriter does not have all the required characters or symbols. It is not possible to type all the characters using the typewriter. It is not possible to produce a document in the desired format using a typewriter. Let's talk about the software which is used for digital documentation. Office Suite. Office Suite is a collection of programs which are useful for word processing, spreadsheet, preparation, presentation and database management. There are several Office suites like Microsoft Office and LibreOffice. We will be using LibreOffice because of its several advantages. Let's learn some of the advantages of using LibreOffice. LibreOffice is a free and open source software fully featured office productivity suite. It is available free for downloading from the website www.libreoffice.org. The suite is available in many languages and runs on many platforms like Windows, Mac and Linux. It uses open document format, file format for publishing documents. LibreOffice components are integrated with each other and have a similar look and feel, which makes it easy to use and train. The components of LibreOffice are Writer for word processing, Calc for spreadsheet preparation, Impress for presentation, Base for database management, Draw for drawing and others. LibreOffice includes support for opening and saving files in many common formats, including Microsoft Office, HTML, XML, WordPerfect and PDF. Let's start LibreOffice Writer word processor. Now see how to start LibreOffice Writer. In general, you will find a shortcut of LibreOffice on the desktop or on the quick launch taskbar. To start LibreOffice Writer in Windows, double-click LibreOffice Writer shortcut, which is usually found on the computer desktop. Or you can alternatively click on the Start or Windows button. Select LibreOffice Writer from application window. Or you can use the search command. Type the word Writer in the search field and select LibreOffice Writer from the offered result. In Ubuntu Linux, find the LibreOffice Writer icon on the application launcher or search it by clicking on Show Applications. Now we will see how to create a document. Step 1. Create a new text document by using File menu, New Text Document, as you are doing in Microsoft Word. Step 2. Now save the file by clicking on the File menu, Save. Give the name of the file, for example, Report. By default, the file is saved in .odt format. Step 3. Saving the file by another name. It is possible, children, to make another copy of the file by saving it with another name using the Save As option. Once the user saves the document by giving a name, it is called a file. The user can save the file with another name. Now we will discuss about the parts of the Writer window. It is more or less same as Microsoft Word. Title bar. Title bar is located on the top of Writer window. It shows the title of the currently open document. The name of the document means the file name of the document saved on the disk. Second is menu bar. It appears below the title bar. It shows the menu items like File, Edit, View, Insert, Format, Tables, Tools, Windows and Help. On selecting a menu item, its sub-menu will open below the menu item. Then toolbars. The toolbar appears below menu bar. By default, the standard toolbar and formatting toolbar will appear. Standard toolbar. It contains commands in the form of icon. Formatting toolbar. It contains the various options for formatting a document. Status bar. This is positioned at the left bottom of the writer window and displays the number of pages, words, the language used, zooming, etc. Scroll button and scroll bar. It is used to scroll the document. Zoom. It allows to change the scale of the text and pictures in the document only for view. It does not affect the physical document. Now we will learn cursor movement. Text cursor. The text cursor is a flashing vertical line in the body of the text. The four arrows keys left, right, up and down on the keyboard are called as cursor control keys. There are two keys above the cursor control keys marked as home and end. Pressing the home key, jump to the beginning of the line, and pressing end key, jump to the end of a line. To jump to the beginning of a document, press the control key, hold it down, then press the end key, control plus home. To jump to the end of a document, press the control key, hold it down, then press the end key, control plus end. Students, you can see this picture. This is the mouse pointer. It takes the pointer shape while moving it around the screen. The mouse pointer changes to eye shape when moved over the text in a document. Moving the eye-shaped mouse pointer over the text and clicking on the desired text helps to get the text cursor while editing the document. Thus, the mouse is used to control the text cursor location. As we know, a word processor is used not only to create the data but editing the document also. Let's see some of the features of Writer for editing the document. Undo and redo. Open the existing file, for example report.odt, and then start editing in it. If by mistake you have made some changes and now you want to erase the last change done, then use the undo option. After undo command, again if you want to go back, then use the redo option. Next option is moving and copying text. Cut and paste. It is used to move a selected text from one place to another. Select the text and click on edit, cut option or press Ctrl X. Place the cursor where the text has to be moved. Click on edit, paste option or press Ctrl V. Another option, copy and paste. It is used to make a duplicate copy of selected text. Step 1. Select the text and click on edit, copy option or press Ctrl C. Step 2. Place the cursor where the text has to be duplicated. Click on edit, then press paste option or press Ctrl V. For editing the document, you should know how to select the text. It is necessary to select the text to perform copy or paste operation. The selected text will be highlighted. For editing the text, you must first select the required text. The editing can be done on the selected text. To select all the text in a document, press Ctrl A. Ctrl A means to hold the Ctrl key down and press the A key. Selection criteria. To select the text in Writer, swipe the mouse cursor over text. There are several selection tricks to speed up the selection process, like to select a single word at a single time. Position the mouse pointer anywhere on that word and double click. To select a complete sentence at a time, position the mouse pointer anywhere in the sentence and triple click. Triple click means to quickly click the left mouse button 3 times. To select a complete paragraph at a time, position the mouse pointer anywhere in the paragraph and quadruple click. Quadruple click means to quickly click the left mouse button 4 times. A document. To select a document, press Ctrl plus A on the keyboard. Drag the mouse pointer till you see a right arrow which is white, then click it thrice. Selecting non-consecutive text item. Non-consecutive means which does not follow each other continuously. The above process shows the selection of continuous text. But suppose if the text is not continuous and you have been asked to select a part of the text from a paragraph, then perhaps you may say that it is not possible to select the non-consecutive text. But writer provides a way to select the non-continuous text using the keyboard and mouse. Let's see how. Selecting non-consecutive text items by using the mouse. For this, select the first piece of text, hold down the Ctrl key and use the mouse to select the next piece of text. Repeat as often as needed. As you can see in this picture, from this document, only few words have been selected by using the mouse. It is also possible to select a vertical block or column of text that is separated by spaces or tabs. To select the vertical block of text, select from menu Edit, Selection Mode and Block Area. Or you can press Ctrl plus F8 also. It is a keyboard shortcut. And you can see, as it is given in the picture, you can select the vertical block of the text. Now students, open the LibreOffice Writer and enter the text as in the following paragraph. Save the document as Activity 1 in your folder. Then close the document. This is the end of part 1 video. In my next video, I will explain some more editing tools and formatting of the text.